Nootka Clubwoman saying 17th century British flag imposed on a medieval image. You gotta love it, haven't you? Gotta love it. Why not? Why not? Hype indeed. Drownage, welcome everyone. Come on in. We are going to be starting very, very shortly. I just want to hopefully get your guys' views. What do you think is going to be happening in this overall matchup here between Lukas and iamturk? What are you expecting? Two legends indeed. And that's what I love to see. Two legends playing a legacy-style tournament. And what does a legacy-style tournament mean? Well, it basically means, ladies and gents, that we are not going to have any definitive edition additions. So there's going to be no definitive edition civilizations, nothing like that. We are going to be playing the raw source, the raw civs, ladies and gents. And that is, you know, the Asian civs, the Asians, the natives, the oh my god, the European civs. This is kind of awkward. My mind's completely gone blank, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So no African civs here, no Swedes, no USA, no Mexico, none of that kind of stuff here today. No Malta, no Italy. It is going to be the old school civs. So hope you guys really enjoy this. Hopefully we're going to be seeing some decent strategies, openings, all that sort of stuff. And the maps as well are also legacy maps. So they are the old school maps. And the first one there you see popped up is Punjab. And we are going to be jumping into that right now. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. So without further ado, let's get into this. Right, ladies and gents, hopefully this is all going to go well. I think everything's all good to go. So without further ado, we are going to be jumping straight into this. Let's just get nice and nice and sorted. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first casted game here between Lukas and iamturk on the Hidden Cut tournament. Sort of put together by Ezad, and this is a legacy-style tournament, so we're not going to be seeing any civilizations from the definitive edition. Same with the maps as well, so this is sort of going to try and bring it back a little bit for people that played on the TAD, which is the Asian dynasties, of course, and back in the old days. So without further ado, let's get into this. So on the right side of the map here, we have Lukas playing as the Ottomans in the teal or cyan, whichever preference. And on the left-hand side of the map, we have iamturk here playing as the French in the pink. So let's have a look. Let's see some decks. Let's see some styles here. Hopefully we're going to be seeing something interesting. We may just be seeing some standard kind of stuff, but Ottoman have had a fair few changes. That's quite agreeable. There's been a huge overhaul update to the Ottomans very recently, so they are definitely not like their legacy counterparts. So many changes, and overall I think we can safely say that Ottoman have had a slight buff. So let's see how that goes, and the same with the French as well. Been some definite changes there. So we can see here we have iamturk opening up with a TP and a house. Now TP and a house, very sort of standard. Either it's going to be TP house or it's going to be TP market. That's kind of the general thing that we see from the French. And the first card is going to be the 3 CDB. So very, very standard. We're going to get the first deck up here. Let's have a quick look at it. So just judging by this, we don't see any native stuff going on here at all. Very kind of standard as you like. A lot of resource crates in Age 2 here. But an interesting one here is the 10 unlimited crossbow. That's something that I don't normally see in a French deck here, so very interesting to see. And let's have a look over at our friend Lukas here, playing as the Ottomans, and we have his deck selected here. So you can see some of the new sort of refitted units here, or refurbed units, the Delis, and now the Ottoman hand cavalry choice, with increased movement and attack speed, and we see some of those in the Abbas Gunner here as well. And in Age 4, we actually have the Kuleli School here. Improves the hit points and attack of all Ottoman infantry, which is interesting. We've got a couple of factories as well, nothing crazy. Some Nizams as well in Age 3. And we have one here that increases the Abbas Gunner hit points in Age 2. So there we go, opening up with a Mosque House and TP. Very, very standard. Lol, they removed the tower age up. Oh no, Lukas, that's got to be a troll, right? He doesn't know about it. He doesn't know about the tower age up. Turk didn't know that. Oh my god. Guys, this is a bit embarrassing. You guys are supposed to be top tier players, and that is such a significant change that they did not know about. So Lukas is going to be aging up with the quartermaster instead. It doesn't matter. Ottomans are still pretty darn strong, even without the tower. I don't know anything, but what are these amateurs? Indeed, says Gimmick. Same, so many random changes. Oh god, is there going to be a little rant in chat here? Who knows? Anyway, quartermaster is going down for Lukas here, and if we just have a look quickly at his vision, he's obviously got the Udasi temple here. This is just another game at this point. Oh no, the moaning is continuing. Yep. Oh dear. Okay, well, they're in agreement. Okay, let's look at iamturk here, playing as the French. He is on the age up as well, pretty much at the same time, going with the quartermaster as well, getting the hunting dogs in transition. You know what it is. It's the standard kind of market upgrades that you tend to get when you're going from age 1 to 2. Very standard. Nothing crazy here. Oh, we got Big Boy Lionheart coming in with the raid of 27. Thank you very much, good sir. Come on in. Hope you guys can stick around and watch this intense matchup here between Lukas and iamturk. So iamturk now with the age up, going for the 4 CDBs. So nothing crazy, nothing unusual again that I can see. If we switch back over to Lukas here, Lukas going straight for the coin. So a good old Otto FF. This is the Otto Botto. It's got to be, right? But minus the tower, of course, because Lukas didn't know about the whole tower age up change. The governor age up has been removed for the Ottomans, and he did not know about that. So 700 coins, 700 wood, naked FF, naked as you like, right here with a sort of forward barracks-ish, not forward, but you know what I mean, next to the mosque here, and also put in the mango grove here as well, trying just to contain himself in just a little bit. And we can still see that he's also got himself the steel traps. If we just have a quick look at his vision here, he's got decent vision. Look at the vision that you get from native TPs now. It's kind of insane. A really nice bit of vision there. And the age 3 is on the way. Look at that, 5 minutes 10. Absolutely beautiful. On the age up with the scout, which I believe is the Hussar opening, if I'm correct. I'm sorry. I may be wrong. I'm not 100% with my European politicians, but we do see 700 coin now going up for iamturk. Probably going to be, I thought it was going for like a 5 Huss semi-FF here. We don't see any Huss in production though, so it looks like it's sort of going to be going for a naked FF as well. Sort of naked, but got the CDBs beforehand, securing a bit of eco, and going to be aging up a little bit behind Lukas here, but we'll definitely have more economy with those CDBs. So Lukas here halfway through the age up. Already has a few Jans coming out on the field. Going to be most likely picking up this 80 coin treasure, I would say. Going to be getting the old scout there, getting absolutely put down by the Jans. And he's just got enough wood here perfectly, and he's just getting his gold so he can immediately start getting that unit upgrade for the Jans. And are we going to see a good old 2 Falk push coming here? Are we going to see 2 Falk straight off the bat for Lukas here? I wonder. More Jans coming out, coming onto the field. We sweep on over here. We can have a little look at iamturk, see what he's up to. Sort of macroing food and gold right now, to be honest, going with the Exile Prince, the faster age up. So he's not going to be too far behind. He's not going to be too far behind from Lukas here. And he's in the age up, and iamturk is going to be right there now as well. First card underway is going to be 1,000 wood. Wow. Okay, so really investing a lot there in wood. Not too sure exactly what that's going to be for. Maybe a TC, maybe an artillery foundry. I'm not entirely sure. That's a lot of wood, and he's already got a lot of pop space available as well. Explorer going down. We've got the Dragoons on the way. Are we going to be seeing a barracks going down? Most likely. The good old Skirm Dragoon. It's a good composition. Do see some delis on the field now for Lukas. And yeah, the first card is 8 Jan, 2 Falk. Okay. Very sort of standard, guys. Guys, if you want to get better at the game, If you really want to get stuck into competitive, just play Ottoman and just do an FF. Just really focus and practice on doing an FF. Trust me. It's such a solid, straightforward build order, and it will really just get you in the groove of playing competitively. Trust me. You're surprised about the wood, says Bram. Well, potentially, yeah. I mean, we've got 18 Jans on the field. We've got 4 delis, and iamturk here continuing to produce some Dragoons on the field. Do we see a barracks? Yes, a barracks is now going down. And just pure Dragoon here. Now going for 1,000 coin. Really greedy. Going for the resource shipments only here. And does this mean that we're going to be just seeing some... It's not going to be an FI. No way. It's not going to be some kind of industrial play here. I think it's just going to be maybe some cuirassiers potentially getting involved. By the way, happy to see you casting this widget. You are great, Brem. Thank you very much, dude. I do what I can. I'm glad you guys are here. We are in triple digits. Triple digis. You guys are awesome. Come on in. Come on in. Now, the delis, by the way, have had a slight change from the normal Hussar. They move a lot faster, attack a lot faster, which means they're actually a really effective raiding cavalry unit. So we can see they're in and out, 6.9 speed there against a Dragoon has 7.25, but a normal Huss does not have 6.9. I think they have 6.5, if I'm correct. I'm sure people are going to correct me in chat. But we can see just more Dragoons coming out for iamturk here. He's just continuing with that production. 13 on the field. But there is a lot here that Lukas has now. And he's going to be knocking on the door now of iamturk, trying to take down a house or two. It's always nice to do. Now, iamturk thinking about potentially catching the falconets there. But there's just too many Jans around. And more Jans coming to the field now. 28 in total. And we're going to see some further houses. 1,000 gold is going to hurt. Yes, indeed. It's very, very greedy. Very greedy. A lot of gold still backed up, not being used. But yes, that 1,000 wood being used for a TC. Going so greedy against Ottoman. Wow. Against Ottoman, usually going to be that kind of FF play. Interesting to see Turk here go for a very greedy opening. If he can defend well, then he's going to be in a good position economically. He's got 27 villagers against only 19 for Lukas. Remember, the CDBs are sort of buffed villagers, so it's definitely going to be more than that. And a couple of Falcons here going to be destroying a few more houses, trying to be annoying with the population. And 2 Falcons on the way now for iamturk. A card available for Lukas here. Hasn't picked it up because he's getting the old Mamelukes, ladies and gents. And I don't know if that's the best thing to go for because, you know, iamturk's got a significant amount of Dragoons here. Probably anticipating maybe some kind of Spahi Mameluke timing at some point. So he's done a good job with massing Dragoons. And we're going to have a little bit of Falconet play here. And beautiful Turk getting the first shot there, taking one Falcon down. He's going to be able to nab the other one. Absolutely beautiful. And now the Dragoons are going to be dancing around a little bit here, trying to entice the Jans here to get into Falconet range. And it's not going to happen. But doesn't want to trade too long with Dragoon Jan here. Going to be just changing his stances, spreading out a little bit for the Falconets. It's nice to see. And a few Falcons there, not really getting a huge amount off. And unfortunately, that's going to be quite a significant waste here. Both Falcons going down, only a couple of Jans being traded up there. And, you know, Lukas doing a great job there with the different formations. As you can see, he's just going to keep moving on forward. Dragoon's going to try. Dragoon's actually trading not too bad here, to be honest, against Jans. And we do now see some skirms on the way. So skirm Dragoon, it seems, for Turk. And Lukas here is actually going for the Nizam Fusiliers. Now, these troops are interesting, but we do see Mamelukes are out now. Absolute tanks as they are. 1,450 HP. 40 range resist. And he just needs to try and deal with these Dragoons the best he can. But he's going to be in a tricky position if he doesn't apply a lot of pressure here. He needs to really keep on top of Turk. He doesn't want to let Turk get out of hand because he has the villager advantage. He's got another TC. He's got 34 CDBs now in total. Only 22 for Lukas here. But Lukas does have the advantage of tempo here, especially that he's got 2 TPs. rather than Turk's just on nothing right now. He actually took down that TP. I don't even remember that happening. Do you see the Nizam Fusiliers here? Here they are. They're in action. They have a bonus against cavalry. Range damage. Remember that, by the way, because normal heavy infantry don't. So the Fusiliers here, that is actually bonus against all cavalry, ladies and gents. So that does include, oh dear, Turk. I mean, Lukas. Oh, that was, I mean, I don't know if maybe Lukas is a little bit colorblind. Maybe did miss the CDBs there. Wow, that was absolutely lucky there. Could have snared them. Could have definitely done quite a significant amount of damage. But he's just going to be walking in here trying to do what he can. And the CDBs here just, they're going to shoot through the cliff. Don't worry, he'll make it. And now that house is going to be going down. So Lukas doing a good job being really aggressive here. That's what he needs to do. He's got another upgrade. He's got the Endurance School here, which is basically increasing attack and hit points for all of his infantry. And it includes Nizam Fusiliers, don't forget, sorry. So the Fusilier choice here is probably quite nice. The Fusiliers are going to be really crucial in taking down the Dragoons because they do serious multiplier in range against any kind of cavalry. So just remember that. And he's now going to be moving forward. And I think the Fusiliers are heavy infantry, aren't they? Yeah, so the skirms are going to do some quite serious damage. And I don't know if we're going to be seeing some trading going on right here. We have a look at iamturk. He does have cavalry combat on the way. And he's got a levy that he's going to pop on the TC right here. Going to see what he can try and do with this kind of attack. Going to start whacking a few here with the militiamen, and he's just going to keep edging back here with the dragoons and skirms. He's going to try and whittle down the Mamelukes the best he can. And how many Mamelukes do we have left on the field now? Only 2. But the Jan's just going to get into hand-to-hand. That's probably the best thing to do in this instance. Otherwise, they're not going to trade very well at all. And that's what Lukas is hoping on. He's just going to slice and dice and try and snare these skirms. And there's nothing much they can really do apart from the Dragoons are just going to have to try and help as best they can. Fusilier just standing around willing to take a few shots. And there is still one man up, unfortunately. That is really unfortunate. But overall, I think Turk didn't do too bad of a job there. And you can see the eco is really starting to take off. We can see quite a sort of a score gap appearing here. But it's nothing to be too concerned about. 6 Abyss Gunners on the way. And if we have a look back at iamturk here, just got a lot of CDBs. He has his next card available. What is he going to be going for? He is going to be going for another 5 Dragoons. So kind of just like mass Dragoon play here very early on. And then going into kind of like skirms. And he's fine to actually trade. He wants to trade here with the Dragoons. He wants to really protect the TC. He doesn't want that to be taken. And I think he's done a good job here because Lukas, I don't think he's got enough siege to deal with this TC here. He's still got 2k HP. And yeah, it's not ideal. We'll have a look back at base here, see what's going on. Nothing too much, just food and gold it seems. And more Dragoons on the way. It's just Dragoon, Dragoon, Dragoon. Dragoon, Dragoon. We have a look at Lukas here. Is actually now getting steel traps. Quite late steel traps there, to be honest. But he does need his wood really for his houses so he can keep up with that tempo. Getting units out, getting the shipments out, unit shipments. And we do now see further trades going on. Dragoons are just going to continue to trade. And the Abyss Gunners trying to do what they can here. Remember, they do siege damage. So it's just going to be base siege damage against the Dragoons here. Not going to be really any kind of multipliers as such. But the Abyss Gunners, remember, have had a buff. They've got an increase. Their rate of fire has increased a little bit. So they are quite... It can be quite deadly. Definitely. And this TC has actually not been repaired yet by iamturk, and he is now actually got an armory down, and he's going for counter infantry rifling. That's going to increase the damage of his skirms, which he's going to need. And I think he just to make this work, he might just need a little bit of artillery. But we're not going to see any more artillery for a while here. And we do now see just Lukas just continuing to go into melee with his Jans here. But he just hasn't got that mass, enough mass here to really get the snare on, to try and see what he can do. So I'm not too sure what his plan is, but he is unfortunately going to be losing quite a lot of the Jans here. And, oh, they're getting even more than getting cleaned up, unfortunately. Wow, the Dragoons. And there is the GG from Lukas. Ladies and gents, there is the GG. So, iamturk taking the first game there, 1-0 to iamturk. So we are just gonna quickly update that. There we go. It is 1-0, and I've got to say, a very interesting kind of matchup. Something quite unusual, I think, definitely. So we are going to be getting into the next game very, very shortly. I'm just going to be updating this, and I'll show you some of the post-game analysis for you as well, so you can see the resources. You can see iamturk doing a great job, just absolute stellar job. He went very greedy, went for 2 resource shipments in Age 3, went for the 1,000 wood, he went for the 1,000 gold, and that enabled him to get a second TC. And I don't know, if Lukas maybe applied a little bit more pressure early on, perhaps. I know that's kind of difficult just to say, just apply more pressure, but I don't know. Maybe if he tried to deny and spot the TC, the second TC, could have shut down that eco there and might have had a better job. But over time, unfortunately, iamturk is going to get that real sort of eco advantage, and it was quite clear to see. And the Dragoons doing a great job there. You know, the upgraded Dragoons doing a stellar job trading with Janissaries, doing a very, very good job there. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you can take some inspiration, something from that game there in your own gameplay. And if we have a quick look at the let's have a look at the all resources gathered. Yeah, you can clearly see after Age 3, trying to get that extra TC down, getting the extra CDBs as well early on. So how many games are there? I don't actually know. It is a best of 5, so we shall see how this goes. Could potentially just be 3 games. Could be 3 games, could be 5 games. Who knows? But it is a best of 5. All right, guys. Oh, no, sorry. There we go. 1-0, 1-0. Right, I'm going to be getting into the next game, guys, so stay tuned. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that first game. Now, just to let you guys know, there have been 2 bans. So the way that this works is each opponent gets to ban 1 civilization for the entirety of the matchup. So Lukas banned India, so iamturk is unable to play India. And iamturk banned China, so Lukas can't play China. So that is the situation right now. I like the ban system. Yeah, just 1 ban, that's all. There is just 1 ban, and there's the select map pool, so everybody knows what map they're playing. And yeah, that's how, and it's a blind pick. I think these are, I don't know if someone, I'm sure Izad is in the chat, he'll confirm, but it is a blind civ pick. So there is no counter picking. Both can't play India and China? No? Good question, actually. I don't know if that's an entire ban. I don't know. Actually, that's actually a good question. I'm not too sure. Jaegershare coming in with the 12 there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the raid, good sir. Coming in. Welcome, everyone. We are live on eStock. My name is Widgie, casting a matchup here. Lukas versus iamturk on the Hidden Cup, which is a legacy-style cup. So it's pre-definitive edition civs and maps. And we're going to be getting into the second game very shortly. And I'm going to be loading that up right now. So hopefully you guys can strap yourselves in, and we're going to be getting into that right now. Okay, so maybe those 2 civs, yeah, maybe those 2 civs are 100% banned then. Okay, right, I see what you're saying, yeah. Beautiful graphics and overlay. Thank you very much. It's nothing to do with me. It's a community member called Vlad the Junior, I believe, that actually made this overlay program so that we can use it in tournaments. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but yeah, it's definitely fun to use. Okay, guys, are you ready? Let's do this. There we go. As easy as that. Very, very nice. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game between Lukas and iamturk. And this is on the Hidden Cup, basically created and put together by Ezad. And it's a legacy-style cup, so it's everything pre the Definitive Edition. So the civs, the maps, that kind of stuff. And both players could actually ban one civilization, and they banned China and India. So unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing China and India in this entire matchup here between Lukas and iamturk. That is a shame because I like both China and India. I actually play them quite a bit. So that is a shame. However, there is one civ that I also play, and that is Aztec. And it's great to see Lukas here playing Aztec on the right side of the map here. And on the left side of the map, we see iamturk playing as the Portuguese. And the Portuguese have had a huge overhaul recently with the latest patch, with the new cards, and makes them a little bit more viable, definitely on land maps. But this is a water map. So there's opportunity here for iamturk to go water. So we're going to see what happens. And yes, unfortunately, the caster command there is not correct. So Joshua was casting yesterday, but it is your boy Widgie here casting, and unfortunately I can't change that myself. So I don't know if there's anyone in chat. Maybe Jaegershare is the moderator there. Maybe he can change that. I'm not entirely sure, but myself, I cannot change it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the decks, the openings, what's going on. We do see a TP opening straight away. So sometimes people tend to create the TP or build the TP in transition, but we're not seeing that right here. We're seeing a TP straight off the bat. First card is available, and what is it going to be? What is Turk going to be getting here? He is going to be trying to really get this 120 food. That's going to be really, really juicy. That's going to enable him to age up super quick, which is nice. It's going to be a 10-10. So it's going to be, yeah, it looks like it is. There is no sight of shopping for a house at all because you start off with 200 wood. So it looks like this is kind of like the kind of meta at the moment with the Portuguese. Even with like a water map like this, you know, I can't say for sure if iamturk is going to go water. He has select a naval deck. So, yeah, it looks like he is. He's going for schooners straight away off the bat there. So he is going to be going water. But this is kind of like a standard thing now that people do with ports. He doesn't have the Fatorius card, which is the trickle card for the TC. So, yeah, looks like he's going for just a fast age up here. And he's going to be starting to go on water. I imagine he's probably going to get 700 wood the minute he ages up. Let's have a look at Lukas here. Now, the Aztecs, many different things you can do with the Aztecs, but one of the most common things is a Warrior Priest boom. So that's getting your 10 Warrior Priests in age 2. And there are, you can see now he's got the Kalmakat card. So he does have a slight water deck here. He's got the Water Ceremony, and it's an anti-water deck. So he's only got 2 canoes here, and he's got the Water Ceremony. This card also had a buff recently, so that means your Warrior Priests actually work 20% faster, and now you can see the Warrior Priest boom underway here. He's got 4 or 5 on food. This is very generic what you can do now with the Aztecs. He's got the Kalmakat here, so that's going to be helpful for when he ages up. He's going to be able to go from age 2 to 3 quicker. And sometimes people go for the 3 Warrior Priests. Like you see here, some people do that. Some people go even greedier and they don't go for this card. Like Kinesi, for example, one of the best Aztec players in the game, does not go for this card. Normally just goes very greedy and just gets all the Warrior Priests organically from the Community Plaza. So let's have a look here. He has actually managed to get quite a troop there from converting, so managing to nab another 90 food here. And now we can see the dock here and the TC. Perfect spot here for Turk. And he's getting his first fishing boat. And yep, as I mentioned, 700 wood is now going down. And he's getting a second dock now as well, trying to secure both sides. And Lukas here just focusing on the Warrior Priest boom. You can see he's now got 7. And yeah, he really wants these Warrior Priests. He's only got 2 vills right now on food. And look at that XP. The XP is going to be coming in relatively quickly just from that treasure there. Absolutely beautiful. 135 coming in now as well. Some people are saying that Aztec is broken. So without the Vitorious card, is it favoured? Seems like a really swingy matchup. Well, you know, the Portuguese are opening on water and they're extremely strong on water maps. Even before the main update, they were pretty strong on water maps. So, you know, I've got faith in Turk here doing some decent stuff. It's just whether or not he can defend against the timing attack of Lukas here. So he has now got his 10 Warrior Priest. He's all good to go. And he's going to be moving some of his Vils off. He's only got a couple left on there, and he's gone straight to the XP. So that's going to be getting a staggering 14 XP point per second. And he's gone for 700 wood and then the 600 gold. So there's many different ways that you can play it, that you can do the Aztec kind of Warrior Priest boom. And this is definitely one variation. There's so many, guys. So many variations. Right. Let's have a look at Lukas here. Going to be getting the 600 coin in. Going to be prepping himself for the age up. I assume he's probably building a war hut. No, he's going for the market just yet. But that wood probably is going to help him get a war hut just to be defensive. But probably not going to be expecting too much just yet from Turk because he is on the eco hype. And you can see here, he's actually getting the native Cree here, which gives you the Courrier du Bois. Fantastic. And I assume that he's probably going to be utilizing that. It's a really good map to get the native TP post. And we now see 2 caravels straight away here. Maybe worried about any kind of aggression from Lukas trying to shut him down with canoes or anything like that. So he's going to secure the water by getting the caravels. And look at this, just everyone on wood here. So real big eco push. Don't see any military buildings on the battlefield at all. And this, unfortunately for Turk, is going to allow Lukas to really get his boom underway. And he's not going to really have any aggression here. And you can see, he doesn't really need the 600 coin. This is the thing. Some people don't tend to go for the 600 coin shipment because you can just naturally mine it. A lot of people naturally mine the coins so they can save a shipment. It's entirely up to you. And we do now have the age up underway, and he's going to be aging up with, of course, the Elder, which is the 2 noble war huts. And this is when it's going to get a little bit dicey for Turk here, because Arrow Knights are going to be crucial in this game because they're so damn good at sieging, sniping fishing boats, and the like. So we need to see what iamturk has got planned. He's nowhere near aging up at all. He's on the full boom as we speak. He now has got a racks down, though, thinking about what he needs to do and what defense he needs to have. And now he's thinking about the 700 coins. So now the age up is underway. So he went for the schooners first. And then I believe he went for the 700 wood and then the rendering plant. And then went for the caravels. And now he's going 700 coin. I think that's the kind of order that he went. And we do now see the double noble heart coming down. And there it is, ladies and gents. I knew it. 7 Arrow Knights underway. And most likely is going to be creating some Eagle Runner Knights and maybe further Arrow Knights as well. And they are going to do some serious damage because he can just switch to the attack dance. And that's going to give like nearly 25% increased damage to his unit. So something serious here. And he doesn't actually have the 8 Vil. He doesn't have the 8 Vil shipment in this deck. That's amazing. Doesn't have 8 Vils in here. Very surprised by that. Yeah, the 8 Vil shipment is a nice one to have in H3, but he doesn't seem to have it. He's not going for it. And yeah, look at this double Arrow Knight production underway. And now we do see 6 Eagle Runner Knights are going to be pushing out as well. And we don't have Aztec mining in H3 either here, so that's another great card that you can get to really boost your gold eco, but he's choosing not to roll with that as well. So I don't know how much Lukas plays Aztec. I can't say for sure, but I rarely see him playing Aztec. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But look at this, the Arrow Knights underway now with their insane range, 30 range, and he's got 17 of them, and some Eagle Runners are coming out, and they are, look at that, they are going to be able to delete these fishing boats. Look at that, one by one, just picking them off. Easy. 2 fishing boats down, and this is the thing that I was worried about with Turk here, because if you leave Aztec alone, they're just going to get out of hand. You need to put some pressure on some way, or one way or another. And I'm interested to see what Turk is doing here. He is now in age 3, sorry. He's managed to get in age 3. He's got his covered wagon coming out here now. He's got double racks underway, and he's going for Cassadors. Cassadors is the best bet against the Eagle Runner Arrow Knight combination. But look at this. Absolutely just deleting it. We can see that he's still on the experience. He's not going for the attack dance or anything like that. And oh my God, ladies and gents. Did you see the HP? Did you see the HP bar just get deleted? Absolutely huge. And people are saying it's broken. I don't know. You've got a serious amount of them here, to be fair. 17 Arrow Knights. And they are siege guys. Remember, they're siege. So you gotta, I don't know. Yeah, skirms have multipliers against ERKs. Yes, they do, because they are essentially a Dragoon. And we're going to see that in action now. But the Arrow Knights can actually trade pretty well against Cassadors here, as you can see. And more Arrow Knights underway. We do have another 900 coin shipment coming in. Another card is available for Lukas here, and he hasn't gone for it. He is actually pop capped at the moment. So feeling pretty good, and there are some canoes that he's actually got out here as well that have some serious siege damage, as you can see. And they're just going to probably ram into... They're actually going to, yeah, they're going to do some serious damage to the frigate here. This little canoe doing so much damage to this frigate here. It looks like Lukas doing a great job here. Cassador's not even doing any damage. He's just going to have to, unfortunately, let that TC go. And Turk's response here is just further Cassadors. And he definitely has the eco advantage. He's on 46 fields against 28. But Lukas here doing a great job. And he has now got the attack dance on. Look at this, 21%, ladies and gents. That is what it can do. And he's going to be rebuilding the dock, but it's not going to be worth it because... I mean, look at this. He's also now one-shotting the Vils with his Arrow Knight mass here. And he's going to be able to nearly one-shot the houses here. And this is going to be a real problem for Turkey because he's going to take down this dock again. And now he's actually getting the Knight attack upgrade. 15% attack on these Arrow Knights. And the Cassadors are going to try and do what they can. They can nearly one-shot the Arrow Knights. But remember, ladies and gents, the Arrow Knights have 40% range resist. So it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. But what Lukas needs, he needs Coyotes. He needs Coyotes to get the snare on and allow the Arrow Knight. I mean, the Arrow Knights are actually trading pretty effectively here on their own. It's kind of insane. We don't see any Coyotes in production. We've got 2 Arrow Knights or double Arrow Knights on the way. And 10 Coyotes would be great here. And another ship going down. Just even more Arrow Knights. He's got 28 Arrow Knights. Pure Arrow Knight gameplay here. Being able to clear up the Cassador. He hasn't got the critical mass to really get on top of it. He needs some kind of cav unit as well. Or the organ guns, as we're seeing, 3 organ guns here. But Arrow Knights have huge multipliers against siege machines. Siege machines? Against artillery siege machines, what we're talking about. Yeah, so... yeah, it's kind of nutty when you do get a critical mass of Arrow Knights, as you can see here. A lot going on. Arrow Knight ERK OP, people are saying. I don't think it's OP. I think you just need some kind of cav and to micro the Cassadors onto the Eagle Runners. He hasn't got a lot of Eagle Runners. We must remember that. He hasn't got a huge amount. And he is switching now to the attack dance. Yeah, he won't have a lot of ERK to deal with. And the organ guns here, both, they're just getting deleted. That was it. That was it, by the way, of the organ guns. You heard one shot, and they got flattened by the Arrow Knights. And now, with this mass, it's insane. 31 Arrow Knights. I mean, he's just able to just siege, to do some insane... And there's nothing that can really be done, because now the ERKs are going to get involved here, clearing up the militiamen. And also, remember, the Explorer can just tank. The Explorer can get involved and tank here. And Turk not really knowing what to do here. He needs cav. You know what he needs? He needs Mamelukes. And guess what? Mamelukes have been removed. from the Portuguese. So that's why I used to love that card for the Ports. It used to really give them that option. But unfortunately, that option is no longer here. And the Barracks is just going to get wiped out as well now. And he's just going to keep moving on in. And he's going for another 7 Cazadors here. But there's no other option that he can go here. Unless he goes to SARS. Who is JPC? JPC's my man. Why this unit kills everything. New AoE 3, mate. Oh, look, there's already the hate here. The new AoE 3. I mean, have they actually changed the Arrow Knights at all? And there it is. There it is, ladies and gents. Lukas taking the second game there. So it's actually going to be 1-1, which I love to see. A nice clean game, says Rob. Yes. Arrow Knights haven't been changed since a long time. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that it's so much the definitive edition that is causing this problem here. I think it's... The problem is, right, is that Turk played a very kind of greedy opening, obviously went for the water, didn't really have any kind of military at all, and he allowed Lukas just to warrior priest boom, right? And you can't do this when you're playing against Aztec. You've really got to apply pressure early on as much as you can. You've got to delay getting them to age 3. They get to age 3, and this is what you're faced with, right? So he allowed Turk to mass up these Arrow Knights to a critical mass where they could basically deal with anything, right? So, yeah, you've got to try and deal with that. You can't just expect to crush the Arrow Knights. Probably needed some cav as well. He didn't have a lot of Eagle Runner Knights either. Remember that. He didn't have a lot there. The Cazadors could have tried to do as much as they could against the Eagle Runners. I don't know. I think something could have been done there by Turk, but it is a very difficult matchup, and it's difficult to push. But, I mean, my God, he absolutely deleted those fishing boats. One-shotting them like crazy, and actually got himself a dock down here as well. And he had this other canoe out here as well, doing some serious damage. So... absolutely insane. So that makes it 1-1, ladies and gents. 1-1. Fantastic. We're going to be getting into the third game very shortly. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We've got over 200 people in. My name is Widgie, and it's great that I've been given the opportunity to cast on the ESOT channel. And this is the Hidden Cup, ladies and gents. Basically organised by EZAD, I believe. I'm not too sure if anybody else has been involved. Maybe Joshua's been involved. Not entirely sure. But this is a matchup between Lukas and iamturk, and it is a legacy tournament, so it's basically pre-definitive edition. So no civs, no maps for the definitive edition. It's all good. Robot saying, how are you, brah? I'm good, my friend. I don't know, Robot, are you in this tournament? I don't actually know, but welcome. Sup, Gimmick. Sup, Lionheart. Thank you very much for the Ray Julian as well, and also Lionheart. Nishas is in, Terra's in, Risotto's in. Everybody is in. Make yourselves known in chat. And, yeah, let's get into the third game. Let's just going to be updating this, and we're going to be moving on over. Donna is making himself known in chat. There he my boy. My boy. So there we go. Aztec. Fantastic. 1-1 it is. And iamturk trying to sport the Portuguese there, but unfortunately not making it work. So it is now 1-1. You're going to let Don have a chance to get to the main event? Yes, there was the FI Skull Knight. That's still kind of like a strategy that you can do. You can definitely do a fast industrial with Aztec still. You can also rush with Aztec. You could do an age 2 play with them. But the most ideal sort of meta, you know, the min-max for Aztec is honestly to go for a Warrior Priest Boom and to play age 3, because the age 3 units are insane, especially when you have 10 Warrior Priests. And you can also get the Istiliton, or however you pronounce it, card that boosts the Warrior Priest by 20%. So you have effectively 12 Warrior Priests on the Community Plaza. So it's kind of insane. Okay, guys, I'm going to grab a quick drink, and we're going to be getting into the third game. I will give you the matchup. Now, the third game, EZAD was having some problems with the third match. He was getting out of sync errors. So if we do get that, then hopefully someone can let me know what the actual outcome was, because it's unfortunate if this doesn't work. Yeah, we are getting out of sync errors, I'm afraid. We are getting out of sync errors. Let me just load back into it. So I don't know if Ezad is in channel. I'll have to maybe message him. But basically, I don't know actually who has won it. Let me just put this in. So it was a Japanese mirror, but I don't actually know who actually won this. So I am going to have to find out from Ezad, and then we'll fill you in. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is stay with me. I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we're going to be getting into the third game, because I don't know, unfortunately, we cannot cast the third game because there was an out of sync issue. I don't know why. Maybe it's the map, the Bengal map. I don't know. I'm going to try and find out what the actual result of that was, obviously, before we move on, because that's kind of crucial, of course. So stick with me, and yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, ladies and gents, I am back. Would you use a decent German? I'm not German, but I don't know what German is, but yeah. Anyway, we have the result of that game. Unfortunately, we can't watch it, but I mean, it's a Japanese mirror. Like, it's not the be-all and end-all, is it? You know, it's not. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I find some Brit mirrors. See, I've got British on the mind. I find some mirrors quite boring, gotta say. Anyway, I'm going to be getting into the next game and showing you what the matchup's going to be, and we'll see. We'll see what it is. Oh my god! Seriously, is this actually blind picking? Because this is kind of crazy. But we do see a German mirror now. So we have a Japanese mirror, and now we've got a German mirror. So this is a potential. This is a decider match here. So yeah, so iamturk could if he gets this, if he wins this, then he's gonna win this matchup here between himself and Lukas. So Germany is the best mirror, says Nicias. Okay, all right, well, we'll see. Okay, so just give me 1 minute, guys, and we shall get into it. Right, ladies and gents, are you ready? Without further ado, let's get into this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game. And of course, this is the 4th game, right? Yeah, the 4th game. Unfortunately, we couldn't see a 3rd game here between Lukas and iamturk because there was some out of sync issue. It was a Japanese mirror, and Turk managed to nab that win. So currently, I need to actually update this. Turk is actually 2-1 here. So let's just quickly update that. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And we have another mirror. Kind of crazy. So we've got a German mirror here now. Lukas is playing on the top right part of the map here. And on the bottom left part of the map, we have iamturk playing in the pink. So we're going to be seeing what's going to be going down here. Is it going to be the exact same kind of opening? I assume it probably is. Open up with the market, then you trade at the market, you get your house down, and you're good to go. So let's see if there are going to be any kind of differences at all here. We do see that Lukas is going to be taking that second herd in there quite early. Going to need that. Quite quiet, isn't it? It's very ominous. And what do we see here? Yeah, we do see exactly. Oh, hang on a minute though. Are we seeing a TP? We see a TP here coming in for iamturk. Looks like there is no house building here at all, and he's going to be going for a 10-10 TP. Okay. And Lukas going for more of the conventional, going with the house and the market here. And he is going to be grabbing 100 food treasure. That's going to be absolutely beautiful. Really helping with the age up. Oh, wait, he'll buy a house as well. Okay, sorry. That's kind of awkward. Apologies there. Don't know why I thought that. That's kind of awkward. Apologies. So, yeah, so going for the standard. I thought there was going to be some mad TP 1010 stuff going on. Unfortunately, the German 1010, like, is it going to be a new thing? No, it's not. No, it's not, ladies and gents. 2 settler wagons on the way for Turk. Let's just have a quick look at his deck here. Pretty darn standard, to be honest. Nothing crazy that really jumps out here for him. And let's have a quick look over at iamturk's deck here. And once again, yeah, pretty... I mean, a few more unit shipments in Age 3, but other than that, the decks are pretty similar. Are we going to have similar opening strategies, gameplay, compositions? I don't know. I do not know, but we do see an age up coming in for Lukas now. iamturk not with that age up yet. Actually, quite a bit behind. What is going on here? iamturk quite behind here. Going with the 2 settler. Yeah, went with the 2 settler as well. I'm going to be aging up with the quartermaster, Lukas is, but we are with iamturk here. Yeah, he's up much slower. Wow. I mean, he does have that extra vil, right? But he is going to be... yeah, it's because he's got no hunting dogs, yeah. So really delaying him here. But he went ahead and got the gang saw. Why did he get the gang saw? So, I'm very confused. But anyway, we see the age up coming in now for iamturk, switching everything over to wood. Are we going to see some Age 2 play here? We do see the TP's down, of course. Oh, it's because he went for an early TP, of course. I'm being so stupid. I'm being really rusty with this one, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, he went for an early TP. And, yeah, he did go for a TP start. Yeah, and that's why he is quite behind here. So he's got the XP advantage. He's managed to bag more XP, but... yeah, he is a little bit behind in timing. So let's see what Lukas gets up to. He's managed to get into Age 3. He's built his TP in transition. And now he is going for 3 settler wagons and going for a stable. So once again, kind of very, very sort of standard. I imagine, I don't know, it might be a semi-FF play here. We don't see any kind of, anything that screams a lot of Age 2 here just yet. So... yeah, there's no tower rush. I'm very surprised. I was hoping for some tower rushing, something crazy from one of them, but unfortunately, we're not seeing that. And I doubt we're going to see it from iamturk because he's aging up so late. He's not going to be doing anything like that, so yeah. Yes, the Pandors. Yeah, there are no Pandors in the deck. I think they may be banned because the Pandors, it's definitely broken. Because it's 500 gold for like a serious amount of Pandors. Maybe there was an agreement that they would not include that in their deck. I don't know, I'm not too sure. 3 settler wagons now on the way for Turk, just like Lukas here. But Lukas is a whole sort of card ahead here, you could say. And he's going to have his first batch of Ulans are going to be coming in. And one of them going to be going down to TC5. But look, denying that stable because of the really late age up here from Turk. Is he going to be able to get in here and get this siege down? Unfortunately not. There was that settler wagon still there. That was kind of unfortunate. If he was there a little bit earlier, he possibly could have done it. And some settler wagons popping out here. These settler wagons are just going to be punching down the Ulans. Militiamen popping out now as well. So that's quite good. You know, I mean, you know, Lukas forced the militia pop. So not too bad. Not too bad. And we do now see 700 wood on the way now. And we do just see more Ulans coming in here. So no real sign of any kind of age up. Wants to continue with the Ulan pressure. And he's definitely got more. And is it just going to be some kind of Ulan playoff here? I'm not entirely sure. Would like to see some DOPS. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely amazing. So Militiaman getting actually quite a bit of value there, being such low HP. Going to be able to nab the Explorer there. Very nice. Even more XP. Steel traps on the way now as well for Lukas. Securing further eco. 700 wood has now dropped for Turk. And I imagine I potentially maybe a barracks could go down here. I don't know whether he's just going to continue with the Ulans. But is going to be actually trading explorers here. So Turk being able to grab that quickly. And a lot of dancing going on now. A lot of dancing. We do see 700 coin coming in. So maybe Lukas is now thinking, I want to sort of back off and think about going for an age up. And Turk actually going for the barracks here. So maybe that is a good idea. You know, it looks like, you know, Turk maybe a little bit scared, a little bit worried about Lukas's position. So putting down another barracks, investing a little bit more. And looks like he is now going for 700 coin as well. So once again, he's still behind, I think, with the whole age 2 to 3 now. So Lukas is in a better position here. Most definitely. So it looks like he's going to be transferring quite a lot of his settler wagons over to the gold here. That's a really awful gold. I do hate this map with gold spawns. That is a tough one there. I mean, this one here is further back behind the base slightly for Turk, but we are going to be seeing a little skirmish here of Ulans. It's just a complete mess. And more Ulans popping out now as well. And there's 17 here for Lukas and only 13 for Turk. But he does have TC fire. He's got settler wagons as well to get in the way. So it's not ideal. Not an ideal position to be in. But yeah, Turk needs to definitely back off here a little bit because there's more reinforcements on the way. There is the defender advantage, of course, that you have. But Lukas probably overcommitting a little bit here. I mean, he does have the upper hand, but he's continuing with further coin shipments coming in. And there is no real sight that he's looking for the age up just yet. And he's going for the trade. He's doing it. He's doing the trade. Trying to see how much he can get in here. But I don't know whether this is going to be worth it for him. I mean, yes, he's got another further 5 coming in. But yeah, Turk here just still producing Ulans. And there is, I think a 3 dops would be great. Switch it up a little bit. Let's get some dops in. Let's get some H2 madness coming in here for Turk. That would be great to see. Yeah. Interesting trade there. I think Turk actually overall definitely did a lot better there. You can see the score is a little bit of a gap in score, but nothing too crazy. And Lukas probably thinking about the age up potentially, but he's still creating more Ulans. Is he going to continue with the Ulans here, or is he just going to hold and get into age 3? I think he's probably going to hold here. I don't know whether he's going to save this card all the way up. No, he's not. He's going to go straight for 8 crossbows. And they're going to cross over here. Definitely, yeah, if you look at the vision, not really spotting it. But Turk knows now where his Ulans are. Splitting a couple up, seeing what he can do. Try and be annoying if we look at the vision here of Turk. And yes, we do see the 3 dops and further on the way. 8 bows, send dops, you pussy. Yeah, that's what we want to see. There we go. Mid-8. Getting in right now. Here we go. Going to see some pressure, hopefully, here, maybe from Turk. Lukas looking for the age up. No, he's not. He's still committing. Every time I think he's going to use that and he's going to age up, we don't see it. I think he could potentially have done it there. Exile Prince, he could have done it. He could have maybe got that in and then had another card available in age 3. He could have got some war wagons maybe. I don't know. I'm not a professional, but I don't know. It looks like he is going to be getting snared here. He needs to be very careful because there's quite a lot of dops here. Not a lot of crossbowmen to deal with them, and they're going to be getting stuck in. Look at the AoE. Oh, getting absolutely swiped, getting deleted. And we do see a pop of militiamen coming in, trying to see what they can do. But not a bad trade there for Turk overall, I would say. And you can see definitely the score difference here really improving now for Turk. So not a bad trade. Further Ulans coming in. And are we going to see... Yeah, we do see further dops on the way. Why would you send the crossbow versus the Ulan mass? Well, maybe he was anticipating DOPS, you know. Maybe he was, I don't know. Can't comprehend it. Well. Okay, what do we see? We see more DOPS on the way. We do see a great coat coming in for the villagers just to improve their HP. And there is 600 coin now coming in for Turk. So their shipments have been pretty similar, apart from the Expo and the DOPS. Now it's Lukas's turn for his 3 DOPS, and they're going to be coming out very shortly. But he hasn't got a barracks down here at all. He's got quite a lot of food here, so I don't know whether his plan is to actually age up now. He's kind of cancelled a few of his military units there, and I think, yes, now it's age up time. But for Turk, it is not age up time. He's still got DOPS in queue. He's probably going to want to get more. He's got 600 coin coming in. So for him, he wants to make something happen. He's got 9 DOPS there, 11 Ulans. We have a look at his vision here. This is Turk's vision right now. He's got a little bit of a problem here with some raiding. If we go back here, there is going to be the age up imminent. Lukas is going for, yep, the Exile Prince, like I mentioned. He's got that card available to get straight into it. So I think Turk needs to make this happen now. The minute he knows that he's aged up, he's going to be pushing in as much as he can, because Turk is definitely not in that position at all. So he needs to make something happen. He's seen the fortress, and there it is, the switchback. And he's going back now with the 13 DOPS in hand. Going to try and see what he can do before Lukas gets a card out. His card is going to be 8 skirms, and he's got the Vet Ulan in. So I don't know if he's maybe going to think about trying to siege the stables down. That's probably something that you might want to do, considering that normally, the minute you age up with Germany, it's normally the Ulan upgrade is the first thing you do. And DOPS have some serious siege. 60 siege, and I'd siege that thing down right now. Please, please, Turk. Unless he wants to just try and go straight in, and he's going to really get the crossbow here perfectly, and they're going to be absolutely deleted. Good night. And the DOPS are going to be making contact, but the skirms are here as well. Let's see how much the skirms can do against the DOPS. But what you don't want to do is get the DOPS in sort of contact with the skirms. You definitely don't want to. I do not know what's going on here, ladies and gents. There's so much, but the skirms are back. The DOPS are trying to get through and see what they can do. And I got to say, I'm not 100% sure what is going on here. It's quite close, to be honest. I mean, all the skirms are actually gone. Actually, Turk is actually on top here, doing a great job. Fantastic here, doing a really good job. I mean, a great sort of sandwich there, and the DOPS feeding through, getting to the skirms as well. And you know, Lukas now has got his next shipment, which is the 9 Ulans now. But remember, the Ulans are now veteran rather than Turk's standard here. Now, Turk is on the age up as well, so I think he's probably saying to himself, I've done a lot of damage there, had a great fight. I probably want to get into age 3 now. It's not worth continuing with age 2 play. So that's what he's doing. He is going to be seeing what he can find. And oh, hello. He's found quite a lot of settler wagons there. He's not going to be able to do a great deal of damage. Is he going to be able to get one, though? Yes, he is. Nice. And he's just going to be a bit of a nuisance, I think, here for Lukas here. And iamturk, what has he got? War wagon production is on the way. It is skirm war wagon for Turk. And for Lukas here, just continuing with some Ulans here. He's got his barracks down. So that he actually never had a barracks down, guys. Can you believe that? The German mirrors are most exciting. Yeah, I've got to say, just from this casting alone already, yeah, this is pretty darn exciting. We are going to see some Ulans just cross each other there. I don't think they actually saw each other. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think Turk's going to worry too much about getting veteran Ulans. I don't know. I mean, you do get them with every shipment, so it's probably something to think about. But, oh, God, we are going to get a little bit of raiding here. That's going to be definitely 2 settler wagons going down. But now the war wagons are out. And the war wagon skirm comp is rolling. Thought the Lukas had the racks before to get skirms. Yeah, Lukas had the racks, but Turk, sorry, no, Lukas didn't have a racks. No, he didn't, no. That is, he was only running with the stables. He got his crossbow from a crossbow shipment, and he got the skirms from a skirm shipment. And here we go. more skirmishing with the Ulans, but annoyingly, no, Turk has not got them upgraded. He's not thinking about that right now. He's focusing more on the war wagons. And Lukas is probably going to want to think about getting skirms to try and deal with these war wagons. But look at this, absolutely beautiful. Doing a great job with just the one Ulan, managing to actually get the snare off so the war wagons can shoot as much as they can. And that was nice to see. I like that. That was very juicy. Fantastic to see. And Turk here, he's actually going for Ulans and he's going for skirms, but he hasn't got the upgrade in yet. That's something to bear in mind. But the war wagons here are going to try and do as much as they can. Another settler wagon is going to go down. An absolutely wild game here. Really, really wild, because it is all on this. You know, Lukas needs to win this. He's got to win it. Otherwise, it's going to be a 3-1 victory to Turk. Now the skirms are out on the field. And there's quite a lot of skirms there. Want to be a little bit careful with the war wagons. So it looks like it's probably going to be skirm Ulan versus maybe skirm war wagon, potentially. I don't know. And that's the Explorer going down once again. Lukas here just kind of continuing. If we look at the Vil count, 38 to 30. So Lukas not in the best position here. 31 total against 38 for Turk. I'm not 100% sure how many wagons we have for each, because that also matters as well. But look at this. Look at this war wagon now production. 13 war wagons. That is something serious right now. And Lukas here actually backing up quite a lot of food. 1,000 food here. Trying to get that last sort of batch of Ulans. He's got 21. He's got 15 skirms. And look at this, more raiding coming here from Turk, just trying to be annoying. Still hasn't upgraded the Ulans. Wow, so there's still just basic Ulans here. And he is actually finally going for the upgrade. That's a good idea. Look at this. This is a mass here, right here, ladies and gents. A lot of war wagons. I don't know how we're going to be able to deal with this, to be honest. But we can see now a little bit getting cut off here. Unfortunately, Turk getting a little cut off, and Lukas being able to clear up a little bit here. That's quite nice. That's going to, you know, get him in a pretty solid position. We can see a little bit of a score gap, though. About a 2.5k score gap. But it's not the end of the world. Skirm's going to try and get a pick off here. Absolutely beautiful, because everything matters. And what I love about what Lukas does here, he actually shares the damage. Did you see that? He didn't overkill a unit. He shot one and then shot another, so he was sharing the damage there. I mean, that is 200 IQ right there. Come on. I mean, whoever thinks of that, I don't think of that when I'm playing the game. That's all I got to say. Lukas trying to actually starting to catch up here in score. And 21 Ulans here. 15 skirms. That waste hurts. What is he talking about? What waste? I don't know what he means. He's saying about that waste hurts. I'm not too sure what he's talking about waste. But all I can say is Lukas has a lot of resources right now. He is also pop capped. That sieging of that one house right there has actually really screwed up his eco just for the time being. He's had to move his Vils over to wood here just to try and get another house down. And more war wagons on the way here. It's just non-stop. And we do see further settlers coming in now for iamturk. But look at this Ulan mass. Now, Ulan's actually getting on the top here. They're actually going to trap the war wagons. Their sort of movement is just awful all over the place, managing to grab two of them. And what you can do, if you have a lot of cav, you can actually overwhelm war wagons. But I must say that Turk has a significant amount, 12. That's going to be very difficult. And Skirm's doing a good job here, trying to just whittle down as many of them as he can. But they're very high HP, ladies and gents. 575 total. And I don't know if Lukas is just going to be wasting the Ulans here, but he's going in. He's going to try and see if he can snare as much as he can. Skirms are going to try and see if they can do as much as they can. And I don't know, it's not looking too good for Lukas here. I don't think he has enough Skirms to deal with this, to try and deal with the war wagons. But he's trying to really commit just to as much damage to these war wagons as possible. And he's doing a good job. Like, there's only 3 left on the field. He's still moving forward, actually. And these couple of Ulans doing a lot to these skirms here. And hang on a minute, it's completely turned around. There was 13 wagons there. They've all gone down. And What? I just didn't think that would happen. And now 8 Ulans on the way for Lukas. Could this be a comeback here for Lukas? Could it be 2-all position? 2-2, and we're going to have a full, like, nail-biter for the 5th game. I don't know. A lot going on. I'm trying to keep track of it all. We got Turk here, continuing. Actually, switched it up a little bit now. Going more Skirm Ulan, so not investing as much now in the war wagons. And that's another nasty shot there. Really doing a lot of damage. He can't afford to do that to take damage there from the war wagons. 46 Vils for Turk. 31 only for Lukas. So Lukas doesn't have the eco, but he's been great with trading right now. And this switch up of Ulans from Turk is going to be absolutely devastating. There's no war wagons here for Lukas at all. And the Ulans are going to have to try and just get into hand-to-hand combat here. And this is an absolutely beautiful switch. The Ulan switch, ladies and gents. Do not deny the power of this. And the cleanup is there, and the GG is from Lukas. There it is. Absolutely beautiful. And ladies and gents, Turk takes the match. Turk takes the match 3-1. So absolutely great. Really enjoyed that. Fantastic, fantastic game. The most exciting mirror, I got to say, it's got to be Germany versus Germany, right? There's no other mirror that, you know, is exciting as that. That's kind of crazy. GG, well played. Squamiger, sorry. Lionheart, Dory, Donarty, Honey Bunny Oney, Robrot, Harrison. What's up, everyone? How are we all doing? Hope you enjoyed that. The third matchup was Japanese versus Japanese, or Japan versus Japan. It was Japan mirror, basically. Don't know why I'm calling it that, but yeah, it was a Japan mirror. But unfortunately, there was a out of sync issue, and we were unable to cast it, which was a shame. But Turk took that game. So let's wrap this up and see where we stand, ladies and gents. In this game right here. Let's do it. There we go. 3-1 to iamturk. And there is the matchup there, the Civ matchups. And I've got to say, it's been an absolute pleasure casting this. I really enjoyed it. And let's just wrap up and do a quick summary of the games here. So the first game between Lukas and iamturk was Lukas playing as the Ottoman, Turk playing as the French. And Turk kind of went for a mass Dragoons start, went really heavy with the upgrades on the Dragoons, and managed to kind of overcome Lukas, even though he had Janissaries and a few Abbas gunners. It wasn't enough. Turk went very greedy with eco. He went for 1,000 wood, he went for 1,000 coin, and he managed just to overwhelm Lukas with eco. So he took the first game. And then the second matchup was Aztec versus Ports. And Lukas did a great kind of standard Warrior Priest boom into age 3, went double Noble Hut, went for pure Arrow Knight, and absolutely deleted Turk's fishing boats, outpost TC, everything. It was just nuts. It was insane. Absolutely insane. He's saying, thanks for casting. No problem. Good, sir. It's a pleasure. And Lukas took the second match. The third one, I don't know the ins and outs of it, to be honest. We were unable to cast it, but Turk took the third game there when it was a Japanese mirror. And then, of course, the final game that we just watched there. Absolutely beautiful. And Turk took it. So there we go. Great cast and big Widgie Drownage. Thank you very much, my friend. That is it, ladies and gents, for now. However, if you want to come back at 20 GMT today, this evening, there will be another live. I don't know whether it's live casted or whether it's rec casted, but that is going to be Alvaro versus Kanisi. Now, I've got to say, Kanisi, gotta love his Aztec play, but most likely that will probably be banned. It's probably going to be banned because each player can ban a Civ for the entire matchup and none of them can play that Civ. So in this matchup, it was China and India were both banned. So there we go. So guys, it's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it'll be in an hour's time. I've got to jump off because I've got food very shortly. I'm probably going to be editing a video, getting another video out on my YouTube channel. A little plug. My name is Widgie, of course. I've been casting. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Ezad, for allowing me to cast on ESOC. It's been awesome. And yeah, maybe I can throw out a raid. I don't know if I can, actually. I think I can do a raid. No, I can't. I can't raid, so I don't know if anyone can. Someone saying ban JPC. Hey, leave my boy JPC alone, all right? He's my boy. He's my Aztec boy. I got my India boy that's Aiken or Tit. My Aztec boy is JPC. You leave him alone, Toxie. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. Peace out. I don't know how we're going to raid or whatever. I don't know how it works. Who's going to keep us warm for an hour? I don't know, Lionheart. It's a cold night. Honey Bunny One says, good job, Widgie. Have yourself a biscuit. Oh my God, a biscuit. You say that. I've got a biscuit. Where's my camera? Hang on. Can my camera pop up? There it is. Look. Quickly, look. Look, I got my biscuit. Got my digestive. Already, after my stream. A little nice little snack. All right, guys. It's been awesome. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.